I'm back and we're talking about numerology now. This is Sheelaa Bajaj. I'm a numerologist, I'm a tarot card reader. And so I promised that I would do a bunch of live videos. And so this is me fulfilling my promise. We're talking about numerology and we're talking about the impact of numbers and numerology on your life. Now, we all are impacted by numbers. Now, we all are impacted by the solar system, whether we admit it or not. Jaise we all are a product or all are impacted by gravity, by the magnetic field of the earth. We all are impacted by the planets. We are also impacted by the numbers. So every number has a significant role in your life and every planet has a significant role in your life. Now, your date of birth says a lot about you. It almost has, your whole life story in it. So your date of birth is symbolic of, your personality, the things that you attract, the things that you don't attract, everything that goes on in your life. So first there's your birth number, which is just the sum total of your date of birth, and then there's your life path number. So let's say if you're born on 1st of Jan, so basically your birth number would be number 1. And let's say if your date of birth was 1st Jan 2000 for ease of calculation, so your life path number would be a 4. All right. And Lalita sends me 3 messages already. Hi, Lalita. And I'm going to analyze your date of birth. Yes. But let me start with, number 1 through 9. And you can see if you can relate to that. This video will be up on my page even once we're done. So you can always go back. So number 1. So if you're ruled by number 1 in your date of birth, you are basically ruled by the sun. Now, people who are ruled by the sun have, they shine like the sun. They have leadership qualities. They have their own mind. They're very individualistic. They will excel at whatever they do, even if you're, even if you do something kuch bhi, like even if you're a delivery guy, right? You'll be a really good delivery guy. Jo bhi karoge, you'll excel at it and you will shine. So people will look up to you and you will tend to have some kind of leadership quality. So you wouldn't like to work under someone and you're not very happy working under someone. So that's about number 1s. Number 1s also somehow find their success, their fame, their place in the sun at some point in their life. So if you're a number 1 and you're feeling extremely, extremely dejected at your workplace, you will find your share of fame and success at some point in your life. Now, number 2s, if you're a number 2, you're ruled by the moon, and just like the moon waxes and wanes, upar jata hai, niche aata hai, the moon, people who are ruled by moon also go through this up and down. They're very, very emotional, very sensitive, very creative, very intuitive. So if you're a number 2, either in your date of birth or in your life path number, you're extremely emotional. You're also sensitive and you get confused very easily. And you don't know, you always get stuck with some sort of decision. Kya karna hai, kya nahi karna hai. Like Shah Rukh Khan is a number 2 and very creative, right? So if you're a number 2, you have a creative streak to you and you need to use it. You need to channelize it in the right direction. I always tell people, ride on your positive points. Figure out what are your numbers. Choose a career that is, that works for your numbers. Number 3. Now, number 3 is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is such an amazing planet. Matlab, Jupiter just gives you everything. People who are ruled by Jupiter are extremely intelligent. They also are very similar to number 1s. They also find their place with recognition, with fame, with, they make really good bosses. If you start your own business, you'd be really good at it. So number 3s have business in their blood. So if you're working under someone, you're probably a little unhappy. And I know my phone is shaking a lot. So I'm going to try for it not to shake. So being a number 3, you have leadership qualities. You also have it in you to do something on your own. You do not want to be under someone your whole life. And that's fine. So if you're dissatisfied in your job, get up and do something on your own. You can just start selling something online. If that's the easiest thing to do, right? Don't quit your job. Just start a business on the side and you will start to feel a lot of fulfillment. The next number is a number 4. Yes, I'm a number 4 and I'm grateful to number 4 because I became a numerologist because of my number 4. So number 4 people are ruled by Rahu, and Rahu is a planet of, people who are number 4 extremely intelligent and they are ruled by intelligence. So they're very good at communication. Number 4 people, they have a lot more negative qualities than positive. Number 4 people get caught into people's sob stories. So they're very soft. They go to please people a lot. You'll go out of your way to help friends. You'll go out of your way to do, give. And return में कुछ भी वापस नहीं आता है. You'll almost get a kick. And if you don't get a kick, you're really lucky. So most number 4 people go through a lot of betrayal. They make secret enemies, and a lot of people don't like you very much being a number 4. So you need to be a little careful with friends and friendships. And Dhanraj. Hi Dhanraj. Hi Aarti. I can see your post. Aarti is a number 1, so you could go back to the video and watch what I said about number 1s. All of you people out there, if you missed anything of what I said, the video will be posted on my page, so you can always go back and see. So yeah, number 4 people, never get into speculation, never get into stock markets, never get into gambling, never get into anything that is speculative. अगर आप सोच रहे हो कि कुछ ऐसे करे कि let's make some quick money, यहाँ पे पैसा डाल दिया या ये खरीद लिया वो बेच दिया, it's not going to work. All right. Hello again, Dhanraj, Aarti. So don't do anything speculative. Number 4 people, never ever get into partnerships. See, I'm a number 4, right? And number 4 people, they put in a lot of effort. They do not get the output to it. They are down in the dumps most of the time. So it starts hurting their self-confidence. But there's always a fix. If you're ruled by a bad number, we can always do a spelling correction for your name. And it can override the date of birth effect. So I'm a number 4. I'm a 4 and 9. And I did it for myself. I am my first testimonial. And I tell people, there was no modality under this planet that fixed the kitch of your date of birth. Yeah. And Ramakant, hi. He says, thank you for changing my life. So sweet, Ramakant. Thank you so much for messaging in. And I want lots of people to join the chat and talk about how numerology has changed their life. It changed my life. And I'm so grateful to the planets. And I'm so grateful for every single person who comes back and tells me, Ki Sheelaa, this changed my life. Because that's one of the reasons, numerology is becoming more and more popular. And, we're able to actually solve problems that earlier we were not able to solve. It was like an endless, ray of hope. And then, we would try everything and kuch nahi hota tha. So I'm very grateful to numerology. Really, I love it. Numerology is like my favorite. Okay, let's go to number 5, okay? Number 5, people are ruled by Mercury. And if you're a number 5, you're very, very annoying and irritating because people around you do not like you being so bossy. So number 5 people tend to be a little bossy, tend to be a little individualistic. आपको मतलब you want to give lecture to everybody, ये करो ऐसे करो वैसे करो वैसे करो, लेकिन आपको अच्छा नहीं लगता when somebody else tells you how to do your job, isn't it? I know lots of number 5 people, and every number 5 person can relate to this, and everyone who has a number 5 in their life, it's like there's only one pope in the church, right? You can't have like 2 popes in the church, so there's only one boss everywhere. So if you're a number 5, you like dominate the entire situation. So you'll be actually very good at heading a company. You'll be miserable if you're in a job. अगर आप job कर रहे, you're probably extremely miserable because you cannot last, because someone telling you how to do your job just annoys you. So you want someone to give you a target, भैया मुझे ये result चाहिए, but you do not like people telling you ऐसे करो, like nitpicking, micromanagement, you hate it. So number 5 people, ideally if you're miserable in life right now, take my advice and start business, okay? Start business immediately. The next number is number 6, ruled by Venus. Now Venus is a planet of glamour, a glamour magnet. Venus is also money magnet, fame magnet. So a lot of times when people want to get into the film industry, we try to activate the Venus energy in their life. And Venus is really, really yummy. It's one of the nicest planets, trust me. So sometimes Venus can be activated in the name. Sometimes Venus can be activated with additional things, like we can do other jugaad to activate Venus in your life. And a simple way to activate Venus is keep a money plant in the southeast of your house within a purple pot, because that's a Venus sector also in your house. So if you want a sasta, very cheap way, very like effective way, ekdam se chutki ke saath, activate Venus in your life, keep a money plant in the southeast. That should work. Let me know in 3 weeks how that worked, okay? See, I want feedback. So I'll keep doing videos if I get feedback. If I don't get feedback, then I'm not doing videos, okay? So number 6 people, you have like a very, very luxurious life. Whether you know it or not, you will end up getting money somehow in your life. So you will travel, you live a very, very luxurious life and very aram se. And if you're not living a very luxurious life, you will at some point. So whether you make that money yourself or you inherit it or someone will come and give it to you, number 6 people don't have to worry about money, and somehow recognition will work for you. So if you get into a profession connected to glamour, so it could be photography, it could be the film industry, it could be real estate, it could be interiors, could be clothes, could be anything connected to glamour. If you're doing anything connected to glamour, even like events, you'll do very well. So if you're a number 6 person, choose your career very, very wisely and you'll do really well. Okay, number 7 now, the khatarnak number. So number 7 people are very similar to number 4. Number 7 people are ruled by Ketu. So Ketu is a planet that has a lot of kitch with marriage and relationships. If you're a number 7, you'll always find it very difficult to find the right life partner. And if you do find the right life partner, then getting married is really a challenge. So there's lots of drama with regard to that. So if you're a number 7, a name correction is the only solution for you. Like I always tell people on my radio show, by the way, I do a show on radio on Fever 104 every day in the morning, 6:45. On Saturday, I do it with Shraddha. She's the most amazing person. And on Sunday, I do a show on my own. Ramakant is back. Guys, she is really awesome. She changed my life upside down. Trust me. But, well, she does not know about the latest good news. But yes, go to her. Don't expect changes overnight. Everything takes time. So sweet, Ramakant. Thank you so much. Thank you. I just so receive all your gratitude. Thank you. He's such a sweet guy. Yeah, Ramakant's life changed. But I want to know the good news, okay? Because I can't see your entire message. So I want to know the good news. Kya hua? I believed in her. Okay, I can see the whole message. Thank you. Thanks a million. I need to come and meet you soon. Yes. Yeah, you got to buy me chocolate. Okay, give me the good news, whatever that is. And I think I know what the good news is. So, yeah, number 7 people go through lots of kitch in their life. And number 7 people also put in a lot of hard work in their career and don't get recognition. Very similar to number 4. Now, number 4, 7 and 8 people, the only fix for you, if you're going through all this kitch in your life, the only fix for you is a name correction. Okay, so number 7 people, marriage related problems. Now, if you look at even celebrities, right? I don't know if I can mention like certain celebrities on this live chat, but there are, like number 7 rules a lot of people who have been divorced. So if you look at like a track record of people who have gone through breakups, multiple breakups or divorce, they'll have somewhere a number 7, either in their date of birth or in their name. So I always tell people, don't take chances, get a strong name correction, and that will really help you. Also, you need to negate your Ketu. Uski hawa nikal ke na usko chup karna chahiye. So Ketu can really do a lot of drama in your life, but it is manageable. It's not something we can't manage. The next number is number 8, which is Shani, Saturn. If you're ruled by Saturn, it gives you hope. Like some deal will be going through, or your promotion, or something, and it will come to the last minute, and then it will go fat. So your work will come to the nth moment, 99.9%, and then somebody will come and poke a little pin in your bubble. So your bubble will burst. So that's what Saturn does to you. All right. If your work is getting stuck in the last moment, that's Saturn. So that, again, like I said, 4, 7, and 8 people, I seem to only get clients who are number 4, 7, and 8. 4, 7, and 8 people go through also it kind of, makes you feel really dejected. Like, this is it. This is my life. I'm unlucky. So don't have that. It can always be negated. A simple name correction can help. So number 8 also attract a lot of enemies. You also attract a lot of people who are jealous of you, who dislike you, who will do kitch in your life. And then you'll also attract a lot of nazar. So number 4 people, number 7 and 8, all attract a lot of kitch. Amit. Hi Amit. Amit, you missed number 5, but you can always go back to the video and watch it. Alright? But number 5 people are generally extremely individualistic. मतलब मेरा अपना personality है, तुमको मेरी बात सुनो, लेकिन मैं तुम्हारी बात नहीं सुनूंगा like that. So very, very on their own, they have a dimag of their own. So I was at actually number 8. Number 8 people are ruled by Saturn. Also, they struggle a lot. So number 8 people struggle, put a lot of effort. So every number 4, 7, and 8 person, right? They put in sometimes double the amount of energy that other people put. So आपको आदत हो गई है to receive negative. And number 7, Shipra, hi. Number 7, you can go back to the video, okay? Once we finished all the numbers, you can go back and you can see what it says for number 7. So number 8 people, number 7 and number 4, you generally put in lot more hard work than what other people put in. So once you get like a name correction done, or you've fixed your planetary glitches, success comes so easy because आपको आदत हो चुकी है to like slog it out and not get the result of it. So like you're generally used to slogging more. And number 8 people also have some issues with wasteful expenditure, faltu kharcha. The last number is number 9. I'm also number 9. Number 9 people generally also, number 9 is a very hot planet, so it has to be channelized in the right direction. Now, I'm going to let you know a little secret. The reason I do what I do is because of my number 9. So even though I do other business, like I actually have other businesses that I do for my Rosie, Roti, Whims, Fancies, and I tell a lot of people that, but I do this work to channelize the energy of my number 9, because number 9 people either should get into politics, number 9 people should either get into education, so become a teacher, become a trainer, motivational speaker, or do samaj seva. So number 9 people need to channelize energy, otherwise you end up getting extremely unhappy and frustrated. So number 9 people should get into a very, like a field, like counseling. You could become a counselor, you could become a coach, you could do like some social service every weekend, or you could teach underprivileged people. So number 9 people, otherwise very strong generally. Yes, number Dhanraj, yes, 18 means number 9. And Mohan says, tell me about 31st. Okay, 31st is a number 4. Yeah, so this was the whole thing. And number 9 people are not as bad as 4, 7 or 8. Number 9 is Mangal, so it's like they say in Manglik, so it causes some issues with marriage and stuff like that. But like I tell everyone, right? If you have a negative date of birth, so it all boils down to this. If you have a negative date of birth, so let's say you're a number 4, number 7, or number 8, so that means you're ruled by Rahu, Ketu, Shani. So even if you have one of these numbers, like I'm a number 4, and Lalita, yes, I know you're a number 8, and Anbita is number 7. So, like if you're a number 4, 7 or 8, you're going through a lot of kitch in your life. And if you've missed any of this, you want to read this in detail, please go to my blog, namenumerologyindia.wordpress.com, and read up there under every number. There's a posting there, and I want, I want you to read about your number, do your homework. And, number 4, 7 and 8 people go through a lot of trouble, but there is a remedy, there is a cure. You can get your name to compensate, because nobody knows you by your date of birth. People know you by your name, right? So, getting a name spelling correction done negates the effect of the date of birth. So do get your name analyzed. That's very important. We need to check what is your name contributing to you. And if you missed this video, you could go back and watch it. Or you could look at my numerology blog, namenumerologyindia.wordpress.com. Read up under every number. And if you need a name analysis, you'll have to come to me, because then I have to analyze whether your name is synced with your date of birth. Because you could have like an okay spelling name, you could have okay planets, but is it contributing to you, or is it going through, like, is it resisting? So are you, swimming against the current? So that's also very important. So you can come and visit me, or you can always connect with me on mail, sheelaa@sheelaa.com. And let's meet again for another video sometime later. And I will, address something different. So I will teach you how to do the bay leaf ritual. It's a very, very important ritual because it helps you burn up obstacles. So you can stay tuned for my next video. It was so much fun doing this video. I got so many amazing comments. How about number 1? Please go back to the video and see what I said about number 1. And there are 4 amazing numbers, 1, 3, 5 and 6. There are 3 very, very difficult, challenging numbers, 4, 7 and 8. Number 2 tend to be extremely confused and sensitive. And number 9 goes through a lot of turmoil unless and until they're in a good career or you've done an appropriate remedy. So number 1 through 9, I covered everything. I'll be back again next time, and share your feedback, share your comments, and I would love to take your questions next time. Bye bye.